another episode of Mad Dogg World podcast. I'm joined here by the bros, Mike Ski, and my boy Rock Jr. You feel me? It's a weekend in football, huh?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
College football, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want to start with something. Coaches y'all think on the hot seat, man? Or coaches y'all want to see fired? Fuck it.
Hot seat, I would say Virginia Tech's coach. Yeah, they starting off rocky.
Yeah, but he actually got the win.
Yeah, he only got like one right now. Maybe two. One, maybe two.
But he beat another coach. They beat Pitt. And Pat Narduzzi having a horrible year this year. And his worst year he ever had since he's been there.
Yeah, Pitt ain't on the up and up right now. It's a very uncharacteristic season.
Horrible. Right. They look horrible, bro.
And then they got Florida State this Saturday and dope.
Ass whooping.
So that's what I'm saying.
Ass whooping.
It's not a good look for him. You know, I don't wish nobody to get fired, but if I would say hot seat, that's the only candidate I could say at this point. Jimbo has redeemed himself as of right now.
Yeah.
As of right now, you know, and he has a strong case of winning the SEC West right now because of a wide open game.
Majority of the time, I feel like you said you don't want to see people get fired, but when you watch so much dumb shit, fuck you.
Right.
You gotta go.
Right.
You gotta go.
And then Napier, his name is in the hot seat boat right now too. They lighting him up on the message boards right now.
Oh yeah, we gonna get to him. Me and him were just talking about somebody that.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's on the hot seat, but I'm pretty sure you watched the UCF game, right? I'm pretty sure you
Gus
Malzahn. Yes.
I mean, I don't know if he on the hot seat, but man, that right there was unacceptable. But you 35-7.
Yeah.
And them boys scored 4 TDs and
a 2-point version. It was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
was checking out my phone. I'm in the sports book chilling, bro, and I ain't had no money on the game, but you know I'm looking at scores here and there, and I look up, them boys lost. Said what?
Bro, it was 35.
Bro, you know what the odds were for them to come back?
Yes.
Yeah, you was at the game.
Bro, that's probably like plus 2,200 odds to come back and win that.
Right.
Meaning, you know, I always like to talk to y'all in gambling terms, even though I know y'all don't gamble much. You feel me? Say if you would have had $100 in the third quarter at the 8-minute mark for Baylor to come back and win the game, $100 would have brought you back 2,300. That's how big the odds were.
Right. Wow.
That's crazy.
Right.
Bro, there's no way any coach at any level, no matter who the opponent, you're supposed to ever lose a game like that.
Right. Definitely.
How can you let somebody come back from 28 in a quarter and a half?
Right. Yeah, that makes no sense.
And they're not even you got more talent than them, to be real with you. So it ain't like they was the favorite fighting back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bitch, you was the favorite.
Right. Yeah.
And you let the underdog come back.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
They didn't even have a crowd.
Oh, everybody had left already.
No, I'm saying they didn't even.
Baylor didn't have no fans that showed up.
Nothing.
Wow.
And Baylor's been struggling. Too.
Yeah, they've been struggling. Well, we talked about the coaching shit.
Right, Dave Aranda.
And that's been Gus Malzahn's MO, bro. He never capitalized when he's supposed to capitalize, bro. Underachiever. Underachiever, you know what I'm saying? He came close to winning that national. That one year he never done it. Every other year was 8-9 wins. He lose the games he's supposed to win.
Right.
You feel me?
They came out.
And he'll upset a good team every now and then.
Right.
But other than that was his, and he got burnt out at Auburn from that. You feel me? He never win the games he's supposed to win, bro. And at UCF, the way you was gonna be able to recruit, because you always been a good recruiter. And with the talent you was gonna be able to get at UCF and the schedule you have, there's no reason why you shouldn't be winning 10 games every year.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got this kid at quarterback. What's his name? John Riles Plumlee. Is that him? Is that their quarterback?
That's the starter.
That's the starter?
Playing is the backup. He the one played.
Oh, he the one that played the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, then you got this kid, John Riles Plumlee, who can't throw worth the fuck. That Lane Kiffin obviously got rid of him because, you know what I'm saying? If Lane Kiffin get rid of him, you know he can't fucking throw.
That's why he settled for Dart.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. That's ugly, man. I don't like that. That's ugly. And then, if you look at the two schools we talked about that's playing better ball than them right now. FIU actually having a decent year out of nowhere. And South Florida making noise now. I like to see that. They put the thump on Navy, I think, the other day.
Yeah, they
almost beat Alabama. They look like a totally different team. You feel me? Hope FAU can get it turned around this week. But it's Tom Herman first year there, so it might take a little. Yeah. For real. But I know he'll do all right over there. But I'm trying to think who will coach, I think, on the hot seat.
But you got to think about Napier. His schedule next year is not going to get any easier. He has to go to Austin.
Napier got to go. I'm not a fan of him. I wasn't a fan when he got hired.
Right.
It looked like he's a great recruiter, but I ain't seen no results, bro.
Right. Remember he got fired at Clemson as an OC.
He was OC
at Clemson.
He was at Clemson?
I knew he was on the staff. I didn't know he was OC.
He was at Florida State for about not even a month. That 13th season, if he'd have stayed, he'd have been on the national championship team. He ended up leaving and going to Alabama.
I know he worked. I know he worked under Saban for a little bit. Right. Matter of fact, Mario Cristobal was there too.
Correct.
They was on the staff together. Yep. But I don't like the offense. I don't like nothing about
he's the play caller.
Exactly. I don't like it. I don't like the offense.
Right. It don't.
He try to trick you too much with the formations and the shit end up biting him in his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. He trick his own self. I ain't a fan, bro. And I think they got a few more ass whoopings for real.
Yeah.
And to beat a team like a team like Kentucky, who does everything good and nothing great, that whoop you like that. Come on, man. That's coaching again, bro. That's coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, you got stomped.
Right. Ray Davis had 244 yards in the first half rushing.
And Kentucky, go look at Kentucky. Kentucky does everything good, nothing great, bro. You feel me?
They beat the brakes off them.
Come on, man. Right. For real. So Napier, he probably need to be. Yeah, he need to be out of there, man. For real.
Who would they acquire? That's another question.
Who would they try to go get? I have no idea.
Who would
I don't even know a name out there.
Situation in year one with that schedule they have in 2024? That's a tough schedule.
But who's in the coach?
Miami, Florida State, Texas.
What?
At 2024, they got.
They have the number one.
They have. That's what I'm saying. They have like the number one. I think their schedule is like the number one. Toughest schedule coming into next year.
That might be the toughest ever. They got
They got a child in Tallahassee and Austin, Texas.
And you got Miami back on the schedule. What about Alabama that year? You got Alabama on there? You know you're going to play Georgia because that's our rivalry.
Got LSU.
LSU and Georgia? Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to be.
Man. Y'all fire them now because next year's going to be even ugly. Right. Fire them now, man. They get you somebody in there. That's probably cool. It's going to be ugly.
That's going to be a tough schedule. That schedule's going to be tough next year for them.
Wow.
It's going to be a tough schedule.
What's bad time for Gator fans, ain't it?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
This should have been the time they're peaking up with some momentum heading into his year 3, smoking for that schedule that they got.
I said they should never got rid of Dan Mullins. Dan Mullins had one down year. Damn, motherfucker, I'm due for. I'm allowed one.
Right.
He knew Florida.
Right.
They tried to say he.
They got rid of him too fast.
They tried to say he didn't like recruiting, but he still pulled in good recruiting class and he developed recruits.
What happened was they was upset reading the message boards. He was whiffing on a lot of top tier guys.
Yeah.
And he wasn't following up on the recruitment. He wanted to stay on them consistent, stay hot. So these other guys, Florida State, Miami, were poaching these guys in these other schools. So that's why they got a little impatient with him.
But he got the best out of all his players, dog. He got the best out of all his players.
His first 2 years, he had 10-win seasons.
Exactly.
And, he contended in the SEC championship and almost beat the Alabama team.
Exactly.
Ended up going and winning the national championship.
One down, they should have never got rid of him, bro. Never got rid of Dan Mullins.
The running back from Florida transfer? Hit the transfer
ETN?
portal? Yeah.
He nice.
He gone. He going out there. I know he gonna leave. His brother already put that shit in the air. And then look at the season they have. He gonna go somewhere.
He could play too. He's a valuable asset.
Yeah, go somewhere, man. That shit Napier down there doing, I don't like it at all, bro. At all, for real. So let's see. Tell me what y'all think about the Mel Tucker situation.
On his behalf, it's a couple of things. On his behalf, stupid, but I would like to know the integrity of the footage, because if he was sitting there committing those acts for that duration, what was she doing? If that offended her that much, she would have cut it off from jump.
And he said they had a consensual relationship.
Right. And she was a rape victim. That's another strike against her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn. So you don't want to speak too bad on her because what she done been through, and I don't know her history.
Right.
But the way that he trying to challenge the firing, and he coming out saying all this shit false, I'm gonna fight this in court. So you got to dig into both sides now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just jump the gun. You got to dig into both sides and find out what's really going on. Was she trying to set him up? Is she trying to get a payday?
Right.
Was she really a victim?
Right.
Did he do some off the wall shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who knows?
Right.
But I hope they get that sorted out, bro, because they were supposed to have a good year this year, and it done all came off the tracks now, bro. For real.
It's a definite lot
you know what we talking about, Mike?
Yeah, I heard
Mel Tucker
situation. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I guess it was a woman that was supposed to come speak, was hired at the school as like a rape liaison or something like that. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And she was a rape victim previously, so I guess she tried to say Mel Tucker sexually harassed her. He said they had a consensual relationship, and they supposedly got him on phone masturbating to her.
Right.
And I'm just like who just up and, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit you got to dig deep into that, for real, for real. Right. So the school fired him. He was the highest paid black coach in America in all sports. Highest paid black coach in all sports, bro.
Yeah, they got to do investigation.
You got, man, when you get, this is what I try. Athletes, whoever, when you making this kind of money, you gotta clean up. You gotta clean up. You can't play with the chick.
Right.
You gotta clean up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be sliding Instagram models inboxes. You can't be at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna go out and try to meet your nice young lady, you need to be moving from fucking 5 p.m. to fucking 9:30 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean up because you put yourself in these kind of situations. Yeah, now, the Mel Tucker situation, that's a whole nother. But just when you making that kind of money, you is a target. You is a target. You is a target, man. For you find yourself with lawsuits, extortion, all that. You is a target for real, and you just got to be smarter. And usually come from a woman or you having the wrong people around you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And man, you just got to be smarter, bro. I think 90 million.
I think it ended up dropping to 70 million.
70 million?
Buyout. Yeah, his buyout.
No, I'm just saying, what was the contract? I think the contract was like 10 years, 90 million or something?
Yeah, somewhere around that.
10 years, 90 million, bro. You think I'm going to play with that money?
No, sir.
Yeah, that was like $8.8 million a year. Right at between $8 and $9 million a year.
Nigga, if I'm going on a date, I got my, hey, Shawty, I trust you, but I need my bodyguard to chaperone us. Right. You understand? For real. Exactly. Yeah. For real. Yeah. Like, for real, I can't even play with the money no more, bro. Who can you trust? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, dog, I just done seen too much, man, that, it ain't worth it, man. For real. Y'all, how y'all moving in that situation? How y'all moving?
Yeah, you got to exercise a greater restraint on that. It's certain things. I mean, you can't even pee on the toilet seat when you're making that type of money. You gotta move a whole lot different. You gotta be very, very discreet and low profile. I mean that. There's no way I'm not gonna jeopardize that type of money, life changing money like that for something of that nature. You put it on a scale, which one gonna weigh more?
I'm out. Oh, that's Mel Tucker. Oh, damn! It say he made this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody want a piece of the pie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. For real, you just gotta be smart. I don't understand that at all, man. But like I said, I hope he was telling the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna try to fight. He gonna try to fight because they fired him with call. So I don't think he get paid nothing.
Yeah, with cause there's no buyout. They don't owe him
no buyout. They don't owe you a penny.
Right.
They don't owe you a penny. When you don't win or lose on the football field, you get fired. You got to buy. You do something outside, like, you know what I'm saying?
His ass better fight then.
Fight, because guess what? And not only that, who gonna hire you now? Now it's gonna be you black. Now it's gonna be so much trash behind your name because so many schools now had hired people to cut down on these sexual allegations that were, you know what I'm saying, being committed by students or athletes or whatever. So now that's a touchy subject that, man, ain't nobody gonna be in a rush to, even no matter how good of a coach you is, ain't nobody gonna be in a rush to bring you into their program and get that bad publicity right now, bro. Because it was a rape allegation.
Right.
You look at niggas now getting kicked out of college for rape allegations. They not getting combine invites. Right. You off the market. You completely off the market. Right. Bro, when you get that rape allegation on your name, right now, you off the market.
Right. That Me Too movement changed the game.
You off the market, what? Ain't nobody about to touch you. Nobody about to touch you. You feel me? It was a Georgia player I seen. He played at the team like 2 years ago, but he actually got convicted of raping another student. You know what I'm talking about? The linebacker did. And they ended up giving him like a year or two on a plea bargain or whatever. But then the attorney was like, I absolutely think my client still has an NFL future and all this. He was like a potential first rounder before that. Nah, nigga, they're dead, boy. Right. Ain't nobody about to touch you. Nobody.
Right.
For real. So, man, y'all got that bag, man. Move smarter. Move smarter, because you can't get tricked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, what y'all think about the high school scene, man? The Bozeman Bucks here 5-0.
Yeah, they making noise.
Making noise, huh?
Yeah, they doing it up. Shout out to Bozeman.
Do they got any brothers on the team?
That I don't know.
That
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm
pretty sure they do, bro.
That I don't know.
Yo,
hey, shout out Coach Jason Griffin though, man, for real, for the job he doing out there. He coached me, man. You know what I'm saying? So solid dude. I fuck with Coach Griffin. Yeah. Good teacher too. Good school teacher. Mm-hmm. For real. Bozeman Bucks, that's unheard of. This got to be the best start in school history.
For Bozeman?
Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah.
Hey, but he probably got a group of young men that's done bought in. They probably ain't got no distraction over there though. You feel
Boy, they better hope Tyrone Bowen don't go out. That's around. It's gonna be ugly for the county, but for real. You get him and Jason Griffin and who you said Jason Francis out there. Mm-hmm. Oh man, the rug connection done went north.
Right.
For real.
To the county line.
Oh man, it's over with for real, bro. What was Arnold? Did Arnold play or they have a bye week this past week?
I think they played.
Hold on, man. I gotta see this. Had they scored? Come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, this shit getting out of hand now. Right. They gotta been scored a touchdown by. Come on, man. Let me see.
Did they win? I'm not 100% sure.
Man, ain't no telling, man.
I gotta check this.
That
shit.
Bay and North Bay Haven game was a real good game. It was a good game.
I'm about to get. 'Cause I know you was there. I was supposed to meet you at home. Let me see.
Hey,
this
man,
shit.
we gonna get into that. But who was the kid that broke his leg?
Arnold. 0-4. Points scored 0. Points given up 215.
That's like 50 a game.
Throw away the whole fucking team, man. Throw away the whole team, man.
So they lost this weekend too? That last Friday?
Let's see. Let's check.
Well, that bad, man.
Let's check this.
You hate to see any program like
that. They need to get a.
No, they haven't played since the 22nd, so I guess they had a bye week.
Oh, they was off. Okay.
Yeah, they had a bye week.
So last time we had the episode, we talked about the score. Yeah, they were still.
They still go out there and change that program around, man.
Nah.
What the motherfuckers doing? Surfing nowadays or some shit? Fuck going on? They got Rutherford this week.
Yeah.
Ass whooping.
Yeah, like Rutherford.
Listen, Rutherford. Do not be the first team to give up a touchdown on Arnold this year. Don't y'all do it. Let somebody else do it. Don't y'all fucking do it. You smashed the motherfuckers. Ain't no love for Arnold. What, Marlon? Ain't no love for him. Smash them bitches. You hear me?
Definitely.
Hey, I don't know nobody that graduated from there. I care less. Fuck them. Smash them. Hey, Junior. I hate that to do this, but dump them.
Hey, they should smash them boys, man.
Hey, look. Hey, Rutherford, don't y'all be the first to give up a touchdown now. Come on, for real now. All right, I'll go ahead. Go ahead to that Bay Haven Bay High game.
Final 31-28. Very good game. Bay High took the lead at one point and made it 24-6. Then they kicked like a little squib kick, kind of like a squib kick where they tried to kick it and hit the guy, make it deflect off of it. Guy caught the ball, took it to the house, and they went for 2 to make it 24-14. And then they scored another touchdown, kicked the extra point, made it 24-21. And they scoop and score and took it to the house. Both teams got a turnover and scored on both. I mean, it was a very nice exchange between both teams. And North Bay Haven was about to strike again to take the lead to possibly win the game, but Bay defense stood tall in the paint and defended them and stopped them. It was a very good game. It was a very interesting game because North Bay Haven had scored 22 unanswered before Bay struck back out on them. Yeah, both teams, it's a lot of scratching and clawing, so it was a good shout out to both teams. Very, very competitive game between both programs, both coaching staffs. Nobody should have their head down from the game because everybody left it on the field.
Who was the kid that got hurt?
I was just about to come back to hold the thought. Hold on. I'm glad you asked that, Mike, because that's what I was going to ask you. Check this out. Think about this. This lets you know we have too many schools in this county. You got a North Bay Haven school that's probably fucking 5 years old or whatever. I don't know. They ain't been around long.
Right.
Competing with a fucking Bay High. What's going on?
Right.
I let you know we got too many schools.
Too many.
Yeah, some nice kids over there.
Yeah, and
nice.
That's what I hear. For real, that's what I hear. Right. I hear last year they had a kid that was the Truth in Basketball went to some college. What was the kid's name? Chris Weston.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So man, we got
Chris Gibbs.
Yeah, like come on, man. For real, we got too many schools out here now, man.
Dog, man. I think he gave Bay High like 40.
Yeah, I heard kid was real nice. So when somebody went to tell me about that kid that played basketball, I'm like, at North Bay Haven?
Right.
I'm thinking North Bay Haven like an old Bozeman.
Right.
Trash and shit.
Dog.
Now I'm saying, man, these cats actually competing in.
Right.
I'm like, wow.
They had some talented guys that transferred from North Bay Haven and end up transferring to Mosley and help contribute. Like the junior, senior.
That's crazy,
North
dog.
North Bay Haven, for the size of the school,
they
have some nice little athletes.
That's good.
Because they safety, that kid was coming in that alley, making for sure tackle. He was a small, skinnier guy, but he was a for sure tackle.
For real?
They made some good open field tackles.
Wow.
Both teams, like I said, both teams played a good game. That cut block on the kid, it was DN. He came out of his stance, and as soon as he came out of his stance, the kid for Bozeman cut him at an angle, broke his leg. Yeah, it was nasty.
It looked bad, like you can see, like
yeah, it looked bad. In real time, it happened so quick, but when you see it in slow motion, it was like, it looked kind of bad.
Was it intentional? Did it look intentional or what? Because I heard.
That's all I
see.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing on social media. Motherfuckers making it seem it's dirty play and all this. Motherfuckers pouring out their hearts on one of my players hurt and all this, being extra dramatic with it now. You know what I'm saying? Did you get the sense it was that kind of play? Or was it just somebody made a football play and something bad happened?
I've never seen nobody cut at the line at an angle like that. I've always seen them cut straight head. So he cut, it kind of, to a degree, the kid was kind of defenseless because he cut at an angle.
Was he engaged with somebody else?
Well, he's getting ready to engage.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy was on the edge and came and cut him.
He
never saw the guy.
Wow.
Yeah, he never actually saw the guy. So that's why I said I can understand the Bay High perspective of the hit because the guy never saw him.
Gotta have quick feet.
Because he came at an angle. As soon as the ball was snapped, he cut him.
Yeah.
The guy just straight at his legs. Yeah. So
I hope he recovers.
Yeah, and the kid. Yeah, hopefully he get a speedy recovery. He's an underclassman too. I was hoping he wasn't a senior because that would have been a bad situation for him if he was a senior.
Yeah.
Also, senior years short. Yeah.
He one of their better players.
Yeah. So he's pretty good player. So the bright spot about this circumstance is that he's an underclassman. So hopefully he recovers fully and can still compete and play his junior and senior year. I think he's a sophomore. So yeah. That's why I was hoping he was an underclassman under the circumstances, which was true.
Let's see who Mosley had this week. Did they have a bye week? Oh, they played Childs. They won.
Yeah, they beat Childs.
Okay, always good to go to Tallahassee and beat one of them teams.
Yeah, that was actually here.
No, you right.
Yeah,
you right.
It was here.
Yeah. Wow. On a Saturday?
No, they played.
This should say Saturday 9:30.
No, they should have played it Friday.
Max Prep got it wrong. What was the 30th? It said they played on the 30th. Let me see.
Yeah, the Thursday was Saturday.
Yeah, they played Saturday.
No, that was a Friday game. They played Friday.
Oh, so they just got the date wrong.
They played.
Okay, what did they play at?
Tommy Oliver.
They played at Tommy. Okay, so hold on. That was Thursday.
Thursday night,
they played. Okay,
right.
I was like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because Rutherford traveled. Rutherford went to.
That's another thing. We got too many schools.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Teams had to play on Thursday, do the share in the stadium and all the. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Cut this shit down to 3, maybe 4 schools at max. 3 be great.
That's why we don't make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, 3 be great. For real. I think 3 be good. I think 3 you keep Rutherford. I think you keep Rutherford. Who
I'm not opposed to Arnold staying because you don't want them kids commuting.
Yeah, that's a long way.
That's not so much of that. Them young kids, teenagers.
So what, you get rid of Bay High?
I don't think Bay High never go away because
it's a central school. It was like the first school here.
Bay High ain't going away.
Yeah, it was like the first school here.
Because Bay High at that time when it was segregation, Bay High where Caucasians went to and African Americans went to Rosemont.
So what you do? You can't. I think they said. I think North Bay Haven is not state funded or something like that. They create their own money with the had to pay your tuition and all that. So you can't get rid of them.
Right.
They make their own shit. Right. You feel me?
And they're not going to close Bay.
Hell no.
Doing all these renovations. They ain't going to do all that money.
So then what that leave? That leave Rudd had to join Bay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice is
that's what it's always been anyway.
Yeah, those really the two that we were talking about. Yeah,
I mean, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that'll wreck some shit. Them two of them join.
To the other schools, yeah. I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying if you want to move forward or deep in the playoffs, then you would have to.
That's where all the black kids at anyway.
You would have to go by, bro.
Bay and Rutherford.
When we played that, both schools were battling for the same kids out of the zones, because the zones were so close.
Yep.
Hey, just think about it. When y'all, I don't know how it was when y'all was coming up, but when I was in school, it was all about beating. It's all about beating Rudd. Beating Rudd.
That's the number
Never
one.
thinking about the playoffs. We wasn't even worried about that. All we worried about is being the county champs.
County champs.
You know what I'm saying?
And that wasn't our chant. Our chant was state champs in practice.
At Rutherford, that was a chant.
Yeah,
the only time it changed was when you were playing a county team. I think when you were playing a county game, you would say county champs. I think that week. I think we changed it that week. When we changed it that week,
we didn't. It was always state champs.
It was always state champs. I know it's state champs. I know it's state champs. And I want to say when you had a county game, when you played Mosley or Bay, just for that week we changed county champs.
Gotcha.
County champs. I think we changed, but it was always state champs. Always.
Yeah, it was big.
Always.
It was big with the division for Hardin and Stout was bigger than Bay County.
And just things don't change. When we was coming up playing ball, bro, like they used to get so amped. Like the way you hit your motherfucking pass as a team was just. It was like I don't see none of that now. All these motherfuckers around here doing all these TikTok dances and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's very different.
Where's the aggressiveness at? Where the real? You know what I'm saying? Where the testosterone at nowadays? Right. We come out that bit. Right. We come with some real. Did somebody yell something? Right. They be like, "Get to me, get." Right. Bitch, we ready to look. Right. Hey, we ready. Hey, kick off. What a kick off?
It was more like a Mike Tyson mentality.
Yeah, for real. None of that dance and shit. When you score a touchdown, nigga, you going to hit with 20. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all this shit. Right. Times have changed, man. It's softer now. The game way softer now.
Way softer.
Way softer.
That's due to social media and other components.
Yeah.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same at all.
When we warming up, even before my time at Rutherford, when you watching Rutherford warm up, it's like a full tilt practice. I'm talking about
y'all breaking the sweat.
You going through hitting drills, you know.
See, y'all breaking the sweat. See, that was the difference. It wasn't like that. It was just totally different.
And I know it's been hard for some of the old school coaches to adapt to this new school shit. Right. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shout out to the ones that have adapted and still getting it done. You feel me? That's why I say a guy like Nick Saban, not to get off. So I think a guy like Nick Saban probably got 2 years left. Right. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna step away. You know what I'm saying? Because the game's not being played how you like to see it played. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He done adjusted to all the up tempo, all this other shit. Now it's like every year something new coming out, and it's just like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I done did enough. Let's get the fuck away from the game. You feel me? NIL, the transfer report. It's like every year you got to conquer something new. So it ain't about just X's and O's and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game.
Right.
And then the way his defense has been performing, I know that shit eating at him. Like, you know, I know it's eating at him. You feel me? To be a defensive guy and to see how soft this shit is, like, come on, man, fuck that. For real, for real. Game definitely changed.
With targeting rules, man, just.
And I think, let's touch on what we talked about. We was going to touch on high school recruiting now compared to how it was, say, 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Look how much it's changed. You feel me? People don't know the grind we had to go through, how hard. That's why, like, now, it's so many kids that we play with that was Division I level athletes that didn't go Division I, all because they never even got looked at because they didn't even have a way to get their tape and shit out there. When we was coming up, bro, you know what highlight tape we had to send off? VCR. VCR. When I was in high school, VCR tapes were still in the game. DVDs was just coming out, and they hadn't even adapted DVDs yet. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta mail this motherfucking copy. Hope this bitch don't get broke to whatever school, and then hope they coach get his hands on it and look at it in a reasonable amount of time, and then he might give you a call, ask some questions, and you know what I'm saying? Hope you get looked at. And 10 years ago, you wasn't going to all these camps these kids going now. These kids got a new camp to go to every fucking week now. Every week. 7-on-7 tournaments. When we was coming out, I could be wrong now. You only camped at the school you was trying to get off from. Maybe then you might go to 2 camps that summer. You know what I'm saying? Florida State and Troy. You know what I'm saying? And you just hope you get looked at. That was it.
Right.
Nowadays, man, these kids, you upload one fucking clip and every coach in America got access to you now, dog.
The game has changed.
The game has changed, dog.
Huddle.
YouTube.
I mean, just think about film exchange. Back then, you talking the coaches would have to leave sometimes after the game to go meet the coach from the opposing team and meet halfway and exchange film.
Exchange film. That's how throwback this shit used to be. That's why the coaches used to grind, dog. Like, bro, we came up on the old school grind.
Right.
Like what he said. After the coach finished playing his game Friday night, him and a few of his other assistant coaches might go talk with their families or whatever. They in the car going to meet next week's coaches at whatever mutual location they agreed on, and they exchanging VCR film.
And you're praying that you're getting a good film back, because them trying to make a copy may not necessarily be a good copy. You may get plays excluded because of the quality of the film. So now Huddle, I mean, and then when you were in high school, they started evolving with the disc and Huddle. I mean, Huddle is everything. You ain't got to leave nowhere. All you got to do is just send the photo. I mean, send the film to the.
Huddle came out about 09 when Rudd got Huddle real serious. About 2 years after I graduated.
And the kids now can make their own highlights using Huddle. Yep. You go to. I mean, you can. Yep. You ain't got. You ain't got to worry about so much the coach being involved. You like to have your coach involved before you send it, so they can go through the tape and see what's acceptable to send to kind of sell you as a recruit, and so forth. But yeah, I mean, the game has changed.
And now, a kid can get an offer without even going through the head coach at the school now. Him and his parents gonna get an offer. Back then, nigga, the coach was coming to talk to you. Your head coach, they gonna have a personal conversation about you before you get there. Then they gonna call your ass out of class to let you talk to the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it went down. For real. Shit done changed now.
Right.
Like, and you got a lot of
exposure. The exposure is so much greater.
It's
now
better,
it's
but
better
a lot of kids don't take advantage of it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
They abuse it. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, for real. They don't grind how they supposed to. They not as tough as how they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much, bro. They got it made nowadays, bro. They got it made, dog. You can get a damn Division I scholarship off a few fucking plays nowadays, my nigga.
You talking about middle schoolers getting offers, jokers in the 8th grade getting offers. They ain't set foot on a high school campus yet, man.
Crazy,
man.
It's
the level. I mean, but that's the game you have to play now, because if not, the next program is gonna be on that kid. I mean, it's just you gotta. They say if you ain't cheating, you ain't recruiting. I mean, that's the game it is now. I mean, you either gonna play by those rules as this next program, or you gonna get left behind. There's no sense of morality in the game of recruiting no more. It's all cutthroat.
Oh, it's cutthroat.
It's cutthroat, man. You got
cutthroat.
Yeah, you got.
And the NIL shit made it even more cutthroat.
But now you got a third party involved.
Yep.
So now you hire me to recruit premier talent, but the method of getting this talent here is somewhat out of my hands.
And I knew it was gonna help a school like Miami. Look at the city we in.
Right.
You know it's money lurking.
Right.
So I knew it was only gonna help us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And in certain places that don't have access to the type of money that's complaining that they, you know what I'm saying, they can't stand up against this.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what it is. It's
and
the
I'm
truth.
not opposed to the NIL. I just wish it would be regulated so it's level playing field all across the board.
Yeah, and that's gonna be hard to do.
It's gonna be the haves versus the have-nots. If Alabama offering me $2 million and Florida State only offering me $800,000, I mean, that's a no-brainer at that point. If I'm chasing the bag, I mean, that's a no-brainer. It'll never be a level playing field. Because Texas, when they first started, the first year of the NIL deal, Texas were paying offensive line recruits to sign, I think, $60,000+. That was the first year.
That's bread. That's bread. You know what it's like to be in college and have some loot? I'm in niggas ain't had loop in college, nigga.
Right.
For real.
I'm in high school. I just bought a car my senior year.
Financial aid money, boy. That shit run out fast, boy.
I'm a senior. Just come out of high school, and I just bought my first car. I get $60,000. I go and pay my car off right now, and then send some money to my family. I mean, that's a lot of life changing circumstances.
Hey, niggas don't even got to think about picking up no bags and college. Hey, listen. All you football players want to be D-boys too. You ain't got to. Just get the NIL money, my nigga. The NIL was is to help you stay out the streets. Right. You ain't got to do that double life.
Right.
For real. Don't pick up no bags. You hear me?
Right. Exactly.
Just get the NIL money. Exactly. For real. A lot of niggas done fucked up their careers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting to college. They didn't have acts. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you know what it is. Right. Yeah. So now the NIL deal, that should make a hell of a lot of difference, boy. Definitely. For real. Definitely. Yes, sir. Damn, what else we gonna touch on?
You wrote the team names down that we're gonna start doing the picks with or what?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go through this. What we're gonna do? We're gonna start doing this every week, right? Mm-hmm. We're going through NFL, college, it don't matter. We're gonna pick 10 games. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm gonna ask you what you think. Do you think this team will cover? No cover? Blah blah blah. And every week we're gonna go back over and see who had the most. That's just what we're gonna do. A little friendly competition. You feel me?
Nah, this is gonna be a good matchup. Oregon and Washington.
And it's another thing. This is what I want to tell folks. Hold on. I want to tell folks.
Oregon.
They got to travel.
I like Oregon still.
Oregon and Washington.
That's gonna be. I'm conflicted on.
Hold on. Who at home?
Washington.
I'm about to tell you right now. I'm gonna look it up. Washington minus 3 to 6 points. Let's look at it. They play this week. Let's look at it right now.
Bo Nix coming to town.
Washington 3 to 6 points. Let's check it out.
Good game. That's gonna be a dang good game.
So? I'm about to check this shit out right now.
That's gonna be a good game. I like that game. That's a good matchup.
Oregon win by 10, man. You heard it here first.
I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta go. I'm just gonna go with Oregon in that one, just because I gotta go with the better defensive guy. Yeah. Just in that, I think they can get Penix.
The matchup in this game is Oregon's defense versus Michael Penix easily. That's the. I'm talking about of the better units.
You sure they play this week? Mm-hmm. I don't see it.
Yeah, they play this week. Cause
look, top 25's on schedule this week. They must play the next week.
Wait a minute, because I saw it earlier. That's weird. Well, it might be.
Yeah, they might be
the following week then.
Yeah. So that line ain't gonna be out though. Hey, Alabama, Texas A&M.
I like
this. Is a perfect time for Jimbo.
Who Oregon just played? Stanford, right?
Yeah.
They got Washington.
What's the date?
No. That's next Saturday.
Yeah,
October 14th.
Okay, I misread the dates. Okay, I misread the dates.
Yeah,
that's gonna be game. They might be there for that when they both stay undefeated.
Hey, so check this out, right? I want to talk to y'all about something real quick, right? So,
yes, sir.
You know, I always touch base with y'all on gambling and shit like that. So I was just reading the other day. Sometimes I just read random shit, not to help me, but just random shit like opposing teams or you know what I'm saying, what they're selling in. So, anyways, the sports writers for Texas A&M that do their rivals their rivals.com website, the columnists there go through certain games and pick what they like, who to win, cover, or whatever. Man, them motherfuckers went through about 7 games. Them bitches picked. They went through 7 games. Not only did they pick the spread and the totals, them bitches only hit, so that's probably like 14 bets. Them bitches hit like 2 out of 14.
Oh, wow.
You know how bad that is?
Right, that's a low percentage. Very.
So if them motherfuckers some gambling men, they broke. Right,
they lost their pizza.
They lost their money.
And what I tell niggas, like, it's really some motherfuckers that can't pick for shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was looking at it and I was like, God, how can you be this bad? Bro, I think I got the article saved, bro. I'm going to find it and we're going to talk about it. I'm like, I went through there. I was like, damn, nigga, they picked everything
1
wrong.
1 out of 7. That's not good.
Bro, they were horrible, bro. I was like, man, I know it was a rough Saturday for this nigga here, boy. For real. Hey, another thing. I think since like last year, but a lot of people already know this. There is certain shit in the NFL and sports, period, that is scripted.
Of course.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can't make me believe something else. I know this. You know what I'm saying? I know this. I done seen it. When it's a lot of money riding on something, there will be phone calls made.
Damn right.
I'm just letting you know. There will be phone calls made. For instance, last night.
Mahomes. I already know you about this. I seen that shit
that too. Chump ass
slid right there.
He did, bruh.
Could have ran
he
right in there.
He did this on purpose, bruh. He did this on purpose. I don't know who talked to him or told him, hey, don't win this game by more than this.
Got that phone call.
He tried to he kept the Jets in the game single-handedly. I don't want to hear what's the goddamn backup? What's the quarterback for the goddamn Jets, man? Be getting all the backlash, man. Played at BYU. Yeah, Zach Wilson. Bruh, he played okay, but Mahomes gave this game away. It was up 17-0 first quarter. Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league in New York, Monday night, all eyes, Sunday night, all eyes on you. He did everything he can to let the Jets back in this game. I think this man threw 3 or 4 picks. Throwing it to him like this.
Uncharacteristic.
Like
stuff.
this. Like, I'm looking at him on camera like he's smiling. I'm like, this nigga playing with the money. This nigga really playing with the money, bro.
He had a wide
bro, he playing with the money.
I'm asking you this.
Bro, hold on.
Play with your money.
They needed. Oh, he playing with mine too. Bro, listen. They had to win the game by, I think the line was 8. I bought the bitch down like 7.
Uh-huh.
If he hit, well, I'm picking up about extra $15,000-$20,000 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I seen that 17-0. I start watching the game. Then the jinx came. He got with that bullshit. So, anyways, right? They up by 3 points. They get the ball back at midfield off a turnover. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left. What you think happened?
Well, tell me.
I'm about to tell you what happened.
I missed it last night. I didn't watch it last night.
They ate all of the clock up. This nigga scrambled down to the 1 yard line, took a knee. With 1 minute, with like a minute, slid at the 1 yard line.
Slid, bro.
And got up and celebrated on purpose, my nigga. And then after that, they took a knee and ran out the rest of the clock.
Bro, look.
How do you get the ball back at the 7 minute mark at the 50 yard line and you eat all the motherfucking clock?
And don't put it in the end zone.
Hey, bro, he could have walked in the end zone, bro, literally, bro, but he slid.
My homie called me and said, bro, you know, it had like $80 million or some extra, some crazy amount of money if he would have covered that the books would have lost in America.
Wow.
Sports books would have lost. Patrick Mahomes did that shit on purpose, bro.
Phone call.
Bro, I seen this man play so much. It was not a bad night. It was a night that he was told to do exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. And he made sure they didn't win that game by more than 7 points.
Wow. So did, bro.
Any other quarterback would have ran that bitch in, kicked the ball off. Defense would have probably got a 3 and out, got to stop, took a knee.
Wow.
Facts.
Because a lot of people want to sit there and say, oh, he did the right thing by taking the knee and running out the clock and guaranteed to win. In a certain sense, yeah, but guess what? You got how many other players on your team that got incentives in their contracts to get paid? Mm-hmm. Incentives. Mm-hmm. So this a whole nother series for me to meet incentives to get paid.
Right.
Bro, that was some whole ass shit. Fuck you, Mahomes. It's like straight up. Really want to say a little more, but I ain't gonna take it that far right now. You feel me? If it happened twice in the season, it's gonna get ugly. I'm just letting you know, my nigga, for real. It's gonna get ugly. Bro, I had never seen a player. I've never seen one player try to control a game like that in football.
That's crazy.
It's like he was told exactly what to do, dog.
Right.
Bro, I was so shocked. I've been doing this shit a long time and watching this shit. And I had never seen that in football. Never seen that.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen some crazy shit in the NFL. I had never seen that, dog.
That's crazy.
He slid at the 1 yard line.
All right, so up to that point when he was running, like he was
up 17-0. And he intentionally like 3 straight possessions, I think, threw picks on purpose. Like this. Like lobbing this shit like straight to the nigga hands.
Made it a dog fight.
He was coached what to do. Wow. You playing against the worst starting quarterback in the NFL.
Right. And you making it a close game.
Close.
Wow. That's crazy.
Bro, I know he probably got all kind of death threats.
Facts.
For real, dog. Hey, and I hate to say it, that's a part of the scrutiny that come with this game. Like, when you got people betting their hard-earned money and you not playing the old ability because you in cahoots with whoever, right. Hey, that's what's going to come with it. Right. When somebody feel like they really, really got cheated, all that's going to come with it. That's part of it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the only thing they come out and say, nobody told you to bet your hard-earned money and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear that dumb shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? The money on the wood, bitch, you play your hardest, bitch. Right. Straight up. Right. You feel me? Exactly. Play your fucking hardest, nigga. That's what it is. Right. And that's how I feel about it. Yeah, how I feel about it. Bro, he rigged it, bro.
I'm about to pull up the tape.
Oh, he rigged it. Oh, go watch. Go watch again.
Bro, he could have walked right in the
he rigged the game, bro.
Jesus.
He rigged the game. Then they said some stupid ass stat ESPN sent through the phone. This is like the first quarterback that outdueled Mahomes and some other shit. Mm-hmm. The nigga, man, his stats were like twice better than Mahomes. Man, bro, it was a shit show, bro. And what I tell motherfuckers, ain't no such thing as no motherfucking lock when it come to gambling, nigga. That's just some shit you got a better percentage at winning. That's all it is. Ain't no such thing as 100% lock. Right. Unless your ass on that field and you about to be the nigga to throw the game, ain't no fucking lock.
Right.
That's just what it is.
Hey,
So don't ever put your last on a fucking bet. Don't ever put your last on a bet. Keep telling motherfuckers that shit.
It's funny you talk about scripted stuff. I'm going to bring back something that made me kind of scratch my head. The 2006 season, Texas versus USC. I don't know if you remember this or not. Reggie Bush running down the field. All of a sudden, he pitches the ball back to his teammate.
Fumbles the ball.
No, he gave it to him.
But he don't catch it, right? He fumbles it, right?
Right, he picked the teammate caught the ball. If I'm not, he fumbled. I think he fumbled.
He
but he pitched the ball. Soon as that play was over with, they pulled up a clip of him doing it in high school. How did you have that footage ready for that scenario?
I got you.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I feel what you're saying.
All the footage, all of a sudden, you had that footage of him doing that, something that was very uncharacteristic of him doing in the course of the game. You had that footage. You played it right after that play. That kind of like, that made me want.
There's so much money in this shit, bro. It's motherfuckers that gamble on sports that you wouldn't even think.
Right.
Like all walks of life, boy. You be shocked, and it done got so much popular, especially during football season. Especially during football season. Everybody in their damn mammy gambling. Everybody on a Saturday and Sunday, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
this shit done got bigger than Nino Brown, nigga.
What about was it last year with Trey Young missed that free throw on purpose and then he tweeted, "Fuck your parlay."
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro.
I don't never bet on the NBA. That shit's so rigged, dog. I don't never bet on the NBA.
Bro, he yelled it out, bro. I don't never tweet after the game, bro.
I don't never bet that. I don't never bet that rigged ass shit, dog. The NBA, hell no. NBA the worst sport to bet on. Especially on a nightly basis. I had to learn the hard way years ago. Green. So I'm real green, nigga. Knock you across the head. I see some shit like, I'll never forget. It was like LeBron. I was real green back then. It was like LeBron James was playing. He had went back to the Cavs for a second time, right? So I think they had, it was a great team every year. I think it was, they were playing like Charlotte one night. Guess what LeBron James was favored by? Like minus 2 points. All they had to do was win the game by 2 points. Bitch got their ass whooped by 20. You get circled like that in the NBA on a regular basis. Right. I'm like, man, fuck this shit here, man. Somebody gonna get hurt behind my money for real, dog. For real, dog. I felt I had to leave that shit alone. Like the NBA ain't for me, for real, dog. I was like, man, and then this is the thing. The bookmakers, the people that make the line, they know how to bait a green motherfucker in. They baited my ass in.
It's all psychology.
It's all psychology. Hey, we know there's a great chance. I don't even think it might have been a back-to-back. I don't even think it was a back-to-back though. And they set that line. I said, man, but now when you've been in it so long, and it still ain't 100% now, but you've been in it so long that you look at it and be like, oh, that line, that look too fishy. Why the fuck is LeBron James playing the fucking Charlotte Hornets and it's only -2? I'm gonna stay away from that game, or either I'm gonna try Charlotte, right? Because it shouldn't be -2. Right. The bookmakers know, and they catch sweet motherfuckers like that. They don't know what the fuck they doing. You feel me? Right. Straight like that, bro. This shit bigger than Nino Brown, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you, this shit big, dog. For real. So I tell motherfuckers, hey, so look. We just showed the fellas the play, and I think everybody in this bitch agreed that bitch was rigged. You feel me?
Oh, most definitely.
Hey, for real. So anybody out there that want to throw some dust pot on Mahomes, please feel free. Put any kind of voodoo you want on them. I want them to have nightmares for the next 30 days. I want 2 or 3 of the nigga fingers to go numb where he can't throw. I need him to, for real, donate some of that goddamn money back to us that you fucked over us on, for real, money. Straight up, for real, nigga. I'm just being real. So anybody out there got that powder on, throw it on his ass, for real. Nah, bro, you don't play with niggas' money like that, bro. For real. That was some straight bullshit, buddy. Inside job, for real.
That bitch stood up at this slid.
Exactly. Go throw it. That's exactly what I got out of that. Fuck you, for real.
Hey, you stood up. Fuck
man, I wanted to throw my phone through that TV for a second, my nigga. For real.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Hey, throw that pot on his ass, for real. Hey, but fellas, is what you get when you gamble, my nigga. So, hey, anything can happen.
Yeah, don't bet the house. See what the fuck.
Yeah, don't bet the house.
Be homeless.
Bitch gonna be out here homeless. For real, find your ass on Skid Row, nigga, in LA.
Hey, yeah, walking up down 231, yeah, with your bag.
Hey, this shit is real. And, you know, we making fun of it, but it is a lot of niggas don't went homeless. You know what I'm saying? We all know behind this type of shit.
Yeah, gambling at last.
They green and they can't control their emotions. And another thing, listen, no gambler want to be around a motherfucker that got a black cloud over him. If you cannot take your L and at least have a decent conversation or even act a little upbeat, sit your ass on the sideline, niggas lose going straight to depression. Straight depression. Fuck up everything. You feel me? It's fuck up everything. Niggas lose go straight depressed.
Right. You knew the risk for
coming. You knew the risk for real. And I can't stand that shit, my nigga, for real. So those stay the fuck around me because I don't need that shit.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna steal nothing like that. Oh, man. My brother lost everything. Now they looking at your shit like they gonna come steal this nigga shit. Yeah. For real. That's how them motherfuckers stand now. For real.
Oh, man. Hey, check this out. Alabama, Texas A&M, who win?
Texas A&M.
I want them to win.
Easy.
Is they gonna win?
Easy.
This is a perfect game for Jimbo to make his mark on his future and on the SEC. This is the best roster he's ever had since he's been there, from top to bottom, both sides of the ball. They loaded. They front seven on defense finally starting to get after. You know what I'm saying? Receivers making plays now. You know what I'm saying? And then they start quarterback got hurt. Right. And the backup ain't no scrub. He got starting experience in the SEC. That's Brad Johnson's son. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you know he ain't no scrub. No, LSU.
LSU, that's
right.
Yeah,
Max Johnson. So he played over there. And he played great against Arkansas the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I think, let me tell you, this Alabama team is tailor-made for Texas A&M to win this game. Number one, they not as explosive on offense. They don't have the most accurate quarterback.
Nope.
So if that front seven can get after them, this game tailor-made for Texas A&M to win it. Right. And Alabama suspect in the back end for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Front seven, we still don't know what they hitting on. Right. This game is tailor-made. And Texas A&M at home. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that Kyle.
Oh my goodness, bro.
12th man.
This is a perfect time for Jimbo Fisher to make his mark, bro. And I told cats after this, I told them, Miami, we beat them. I knew how good the team was we had coming in and shit. But I told motherfuckers, Texas A&M got a good team. You know, they got a good team. Motherfuckers sleeping on them. Right. No, nigga, Miami got a good team. Texas A&M got a good team. For real, for real.
Yeah, Texas started gelling.
For real, they gelling like you right. For real, they starting to gel. Right. Hey, all the other teams at SEC better be on alert. Yeah. They'll beat Georgia. Georgia they play. Georgia beat them.
The SEC is up for grabs.
It's up for grabs.
Nobody has it's not locked in like it usually is. It's not locked in.
Guess who Georgia got this week? Kentucky. 14-point favorites. Think Kentucky can beat them?
I say yeah.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's
Will it happen? Possible. I don't know, but
they don't look good at all.
This is the thing with Georgia. These teams are leaping out on Georgia, and they're not keeping their foot on the gas.
Auburn should have won.
And what's the name is making those adjustments. If you notice, Georgia, do you not see the second half adjustments Kirby Smart makes? Change the whole game.
Yeah, he'll good coach.
Ain't no panic. Oh, yeah, he come in and take away exactly what the fuck was beating them. You feel me? Twice they done been losing this year. What? Maybe 3 times. They was down to UAB.
Yeah, correct.
Get that shit. Hey, snap out of it. You feel me? So defense is still gonna be their staple. They don't look great on offense
at all.
And this is another thing. Auburn. How in the fuck you let Brock Bowers one person beat y'all? I think they threw it to the motherfucker like people like it's 8, 9 straight times. Like, bitch, you didn't think to double cover this motherfucker? He the best player on their team. Like, I looked up, I'm like, damn, catch, another catch.
They comparing him to goddamn what's his name? You think they doing too much?
Who comparing who? Not Taylor Swiftly.
They comparing him to
Travis Kelce.
Grunt.
Nah, I don't think he's as physical as Grunt, but he's a great athlete, good tight end. He tailor made for the game nowadays. Right. I don't know how good of a blocker he is. Right. You know what I'm saying? But boy can run, can catch.
Right. You can flex him at wide. You do a multitude of things with him. I'm not sold I've never been sold for that matter with Mike Bobo as offensive coordinator.
Oh, Mike Bobo, they offensive coordinator.
I'm not sold on him.
He an old Georgia guy too. He used to coach at
Mark
Georgia.
Richt.
Yeah, Mark Richt guy.
I'm not sold on him.
But think about it. Ever since Kirby Smart has been there, those are the type of offensive coordinators he hired.
Right.
He ain't never gonna hire no fucking no spread guy to come in there.
Right.
He's straight old school. Mm-hmm. We got the better players. We got the big offensive lineman. We got the better running back. We're gonna hit you in the mouth, and we're gonna do things our way. Right. We ain't gonna adjust to what everybody else doing. We're gonna keep it old school because we got better players than you, and we're gonna execute better than you. So think about all those coordinators. They all been the same, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They all really been the same. Mike Bobo run that same shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Straight up old school, little power eye. We'll go out of shotgun every now and then, but that's it. So I don't know. Who was their offensive coordinator last year?
What's the guy name? He ended up taking another job. What's the guy name? I forgot the guy's name.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up.
Cause this is his first year back.
So Rob, who you like? Texas A&M or Alabama?
I think Texas A&M get him.
Georgia Bulldogs. OC.
Georgia and Kentucky.
And what's the spread? You said 14. I say
Todd
14
Monken
for the Georgia and Kentucky game.
Georgia, Kentucky. I think A&M gets him by 10.
Todd Monken left to go to the Ravens, so he promoted Mike Bobo to offensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. Saying, you know what I'm saying? Run first, guys. Control the line of scrimmage. Control the ball. That's it. Don't make mistakes.
If you
stay ahead of the chains.
Right. If you get Brock and if you create matchup problems for him by doubling him or just kind of taking him out of the game, I think you have a better shot of beating Georgia because he is their offense. Because Carson Beck, I don't see Carson Beck just beating you with another alternative player on their offense. Right? Because nobody outside of him is that explosive. He is their offense. I mean, he's a great tight end. That's not discredit him, but I think you have to do some things to kind of make him lean on another weapon to produce results for their offense.
Did you like how Auburn was guarding him the second half?
I didn't understand it.
He single-handedly beat them bitches.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no secret where the ball was going. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got this thing out there one-on-one. Like, come on, man. Some of this shit be, bro. This shit baffle me. Some of this shit, man.
Right.
For real.
That's the thing. Like you said, Georgia credit Kirby Smart. They adjust, and these teams take the lead the first half, come back second half. They don't keep their foot on the gas or make adjustments based on the adjustments from Georgia. Then I mean, it's just you can't do that against a championship-minded coordinator and head coach. It just ain't gonna happen. You gotta throw some wrinkles. And also too, their defense. Their defense is a good defense, but they're not the last 2 years' defenses they had.
Right.
I want to see them play against more savvy, offensive-minded team. Then we'll find out that's going to put them in a lot of mismatches on the perimeter in open space. I want to see how they corral against a team like that. That's not to discredit them. They still got the same staff pretty much, but just I want to see how they respond to that. You're talking about a team that could spread the ball on them. Like an A&M, Jimbo's offensive minded guy. He, with Petrino, they're going to create matchups.
There you go.
That's going to create problems for them.
You see the offense get better every week, too.
The only team left on the schedule is Kentucky that could generate problems. I mean, but they probably going to load the box on
and make him beat us down the field,
make him beat him down the field. But if Ray Davis has 200 yards rushing on Georgia, I don't think it's going to happen. But if he does, they'll probably beat Georgia. If I said if.
And
let me tell you something. Right? Georgia done lost so much. It's supposed to be like kind of like I won't say a down year, but this is the year they skeptical to some losses. Mm-hmm. But the SEC as a whole is down. So Georgia's still slightly better than everybody else. Look at the SEC. Mm-hmm. So this would be the year you think somebody else will rise up and beat them. And them bitches really still a level below Georgia. On they down yet? What they drop off?
Their drop off, everybody else has dropped off by like 5 times worse.
Exactly.
That's the problem. So the year they could have capitalized, they're not going to capitalize.
And that's why I say Texas A&M with the roster they got is a team that can knock them off.
Right.
So knock Alabama and Georgia.
They'll meet in the SEC championship.
Yes, they're in the opposite sides. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is why this is a big game.
Oh yeah.
For what's the name? And it really ain't. It is a big game because Alabama don't have a conference loss right now. Correct. Alabama or Texas A&M don't have a conference loss. They both lost to out-of-conference teams.
Right.
Whoever wins this game takes the driver's seat of the West.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because LSU already got a conference loss now.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And so does Ole Miss. Ole Miss lost to Bama.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep, this right here put them in the
So
driver's
technically,
seat.
Texas A&M wins this. Whoever wins, but Texas A&M wins this. That definitely puts them in the driver's seat because now that Ole Miss and Bama needs a favor. They got LSU the last game of the season, so that could be a little tricky game too. They usually have a close game.
Some kind of tell me Georgia gonna lose 1 or 2 games, bro. And I feel like some fluky shit gonna happen when they play Florida this year. That shit just kind of.
Hey, believe it or not, though.
Some fluky shit.
Believe it or not, though, I like Florida to beat Georgia.
I feel like some fluky shit
I
gonna happen.
don't know why, bro.
They gonna come out and play their hardest. Bill Napier gonna probably dial up some shit and have Florida fans believing he the guy. I think this is the year. Like they can,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Reason,
this might be the year. I feel like some fluky
Georgia
shit
don't
gonna
look
happen.
good to me at all. Georgia and Ohio State don't look good.
They
to me
doing just enough.
It's just the kicker is Florida's offense right now, man. It's
Yeah.
too much of a hit or miss.
You don't know what you're getting.
Right,
I
it's
get
too
you.
much of a hit or miss.
They don't have no identity.
If ETN gets off, excuse me.
Yeah.
If ETN gets off, Georgia has some problems.
And they got receivers that really try to make plays on the ball too. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? For real, they don't like you said. They really don't know what their identity is right now. They don't know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I think you need to start with the run. You need to start with the run and let everything else set itself up. For real, 'cause ETN can show you he can carry that load.
Right. Yeah.
He can carry that load. He nice.
He can definitely play.
You know, and then you don't want a guy like Graham Mertz throwing it 35, 40 times a game. That ain't his game.
Right.
He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what's gonna come back and bite a team like Georgia. They got their Carson Bet.
Right.
Get outside your identity if you want and see what you get.
Right.
You gonna slip up. He ain't that guy. Them guys not built to do that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep them ahead of the chains, establish a good ground game, and let them make a little, 3rd and 5 when I need to hit 3rd and 4. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't want them throwing 35, 40 times because they gonna slip up and give you 2 picks.
Because outside of Florida and Kentucky, who else is on the schedule that's gonna beat them? That could beat them. I don't think there's nobody
What y'all
else.
think about Missouri right now?
Oh, they ain't played Missouri, have they?
No, Missouri. I think one of the only them and
they
Georgia. No,
they
them
got
Georgia,
LSU.
Kentucky, the only undefeated teams in the
I think
SEC.
they got LSU.
Yep, they think they do this week.
I like LSU to upset.
LSU upset.
I mean, it's a must win for them.
Yeah, I like
Every game from here on for the rest of the season is a must win for LSU.
LSU
It's a must win.
pretty much. I think they're out of the playoff picture, but they're still in the picture for the SEC championship game.
And I won't even say out of the playoff picture because I think the way this crazy ass season going, everybody might start fucking losing, slipping up here and there. Everybody.
But right now, it's a situation where you got the Pac-12 could sneak in with 2 people.
Exactly. But I figured, look, those teams, their schedule's starting to get higher. So they're about to start knocking each other's off now.
Right.
Colorado's undefeated, already got that loss. Utah got a loss now. Oregon State got a loss.
Right.
Oregon and Washington meet this week. They go a loss.
Right.
So who else left undefeated? Washington State, and they'll leave Washington State, and they play UCLA this week.
Right.
So now motherfuckers about to start knocking each other's off now. This is what you like in college football. You know what I'm saying? For real, for you. Everybody needs to be around the parity, for real.
Right.
Yeah, it's getting real now. That's why I think we stand. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, for real, for real. I'm really loving it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's going to get interesting. That top 10 is going to shake up a little bit.
Man, that A&M Bama game, that's a big game, boy. Yeah. I'm going to be watching that
We
one.
got Oklahoma.
Oh,
Somebody
damn,
said-
we ain't dressed that one. Go ahead.
Somebody said we're gonna lose that game.
He said,
I'm going to be real with you.
Somebody said we're gonna lose that game. Man,
I kind of want to go with Oklahoma to win that game.
go ahead.
But I'm kind of...
You want to talk to your own opinion? Go ahead, man. But I'm here to tell you,
I'm
bro,
gonna
that
be real
shit
with
dead,
you.
man.
That game will come down to the last drive.
Man, that game over, man. We finna blast that shit, man.
I'm gonna be real with you.
We
I
gonna
think
make
that was
you a
the
believer,
name.
man.
I
You
think
hear
that
me?
game was the name.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, man. We gonna make you a believer.
Brent
man.
Venable gonna get that boy some looks. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you see.
I see why Texas is the favorite. You know why? This Texas team has been physical.
Bro,
we ain't seen
said that,
the Texas team this physical on both sides of the ball since goddamn when they went to the national title and lost to Alabama. They physical on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially how they beat Kansas, and Kansas was physical going into that game. So I'm sitting thinking like I'm actually looking like I think they got it right.
You see what we were playing, man?
I think they got it right by favoring what's the name?
The strength.
Oklahoma been doing their thing. They've been smashing shit.
Yeah, who
but
they
I
playing?
think they've been a little more skeptical on defense. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a big game, bro. I'm just letting you know. This is a big game. That's a big game.
The difference with this Texas team versus the previous Texas teams, they are more balanced on both sides of the ball, opposed to the previous teams where it's strictly offense. They was outscoring everybody. The defense just did enough just to keep the offense ahead of the other programs. Now you got a lot more stability on defense. Whereas, I mean, you're gonna find out a lot about both teams, but Texas beating Alabama, that was a better test for them than Oklahoma has had up to this point. So y'all more battle tested up to this point.
There you go. On the road.
Yes, right. I mean, going to win in Tuscaloosa is not an easy task. No matter how bad Alabama is that year, that's not an easy task on the road. So yeah, that definitely could speak volume for y'all. Y'all win that, y'all can pretty much lock yourself. Because outside of that, who else gonna beat y'all in the conference?
Man, but you know how that is, man. We beat them teams and then fuck around and lose to like TCU or.
Nah, the way they playing, bro, how locked in them other teams real sweet.
You know
I don't think that's gonna happen this year, bro.
You know how it
I
is,
think
man.
Steve Sarkisian got them boys locked in. Then the quarterback, he ain't turning the ball over. He playing good. Yeah. And when it ain't there, that nigga running. You see that?
Yeah,
I admire quarterback. When it ain't there, bitch, get on your horse.
Right.
Get on your fucking horse. You see that boy tucking that bitch and running? For real.
That man stepped this game up, man.
Yeah.
That man was like 230 last year, man. He like 190, bro. 195, bro.
Oh, he done lost weight to get in better shape?
Man, what?
This was up.
I
They
think
grew up, man.
I think my boys are going to kind of shake some things up now because Jordan Travis is going to be more of 100% healthy. And we got a lot of guys. Robert Scott, left tackle. He's been injured for the last 2 games. We got maybe 3 to 5 returning starters coming back into the mix. So now with Travis being 100%, I think that'll get the run game going a little bit more now. Cause now we can run more of a true zone read with him.
Yeah, y'all come
Because our rushing attack, it ain't been hitting. We haven't hit.
Nah, it was last year.
Yeah, we haven't hit over. Only thing we hit over 100 yards this season rushing.
And then y'all two gonna meet up. Y'all can meet up in the ACC, right?
I'll be in Vegas that weekend. I was gonna go to the game.
We can play. We
Vegas,
can end up
dog.
playing twice.
Yeah.
If both teams win out, one of the teams take an L, and they win out from that point, they can have a rematch.
Cause Duke already lost. Well, no, I don't think Notre Dame count as it.
No, it don't count.
It don't count. They ain't consider them ACC play this year.
That's not an SEC.
Okay, I mean, because you know some years they do consider them ACC play.
They ain't ACC no more.
They never was. They was independent, but they were.
That 1 year
They was like half in with the conference.
I got you.
Yeah,
That
they
one
were half
year,
in.
they was only in that 1 year, the 2020, because of COVID. That's the only year they was in the conference.
Yeah.
Because remember, them and Clemson did a rematch for the ACC championship. Because Sunshine played that game.
Yeah.
He missed the first time.
That's right.
Yeah, that was the only time they was in the conference full time.
If we smash Georgia Tech this weekend, that'll let me know my team is not fucking off. Because usually when we get to this part of the schedule, Georgia Tech or one of those teams, we usually come out flat and got to fight back the last quarter to try to get the win. We come out and smash them bitches. Oh, I know for a fact. Clemson, we gonna beat the fuck out y'all bitch. Cause we owe y'all one, boy. We owe y'all one. And this year, y'all already look sweet. We owe y'all one. I'm trying to tell you. But they're gonna try to smash them, boy. I'm telling you.
It's a scenario.
I'm telling you, it's
We
set
all
up
play
perfect.
Clemson.
If we smash
with
Georgia
Clemson-
Tech, I will know these boys locked the fuck in. They ain't fucking off this year. You hear me?
Y'all scenario with Clemson is the same scenario as Texas A&M with Alabama.
Yep. We owe y'all. We ain't beat y'all in so long.
Catch 'em. This is the perfect time to catch them.
Catch him. We gonna beat the fuck out of you too, boy. Cause I already see y'all. We better than y'all at every position, damn near. For real. Every position.
Your one kid, he's returning. What's when the receiver got hurt?
Who?
Miami, the kid, he's returning. He was hurt. He got hurt by a couple weeks ago. He's supposed to be back 100% healthy.
I'm not sure. I don't think we.
What's the player? He got hurt. He hasn't played. But I saw today on my phone it popped up stating that he was going to be returning. He's
Chico, Hispanic.
No, he's a black kid. He's an integral part of y'all team. Like he's a contributor.
Damn, was it Jacoby George?
I forgot the kid's name. Yeah, I know he's a skilled guy.
Kobe Young. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so that's
hey,
huge. That's huge there for y'all.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy. If we smash them this week, I like where we headed, boy.
Right.
Hey, for real. Don't let us cover the 18. Right. 18-point favorites, boy. And we at home. Yeah, we at home.
Yeah, y'all got them at the house.
Yeah, we at home.
When y'all play Clemson, where y'all got them at?
Home.
They come to us this year. Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm probably gonna slide. Right. Throw some voodoo out there.
Here you go with this throwing this dust and stuff at people.
Hey, throw all that fucking voodoo on that Mahomes, that pussy bitch, boy, for real. Y'all throw everything you got. I want that nigga fingers numb for the rest of the season until we get some of that money back.
Don't do that. I got him in fantasy.
Listen, I don't give a goddamn. So you should be pissed off what he did the other day. You feel me? You still won. Well, you won. I ain't win, nigga. I ain't win, nigga.
Hey,
I want some fingers. I want some fingers to be numb.
Hey, shout out that boy Mahomes, man. I won my fantasy.
That's gonna be
oh man.
This is